And now, to more awards sponsored tonight by InterContinental Hotels. These honor the supremely talented people who work with us on stage to allow the audience to suspend their disbelief and come along on a life-changing ride. The nominees for Best Orchestrations are William David Brohn, the Gershwins, Porgy and Bess. Christopher Yankee, the Gershwins, Porgy and Bess. Bill Elliott, Nice Work If You Can Get It. Martin Lowe, Once. And Danny Trube, Newsies. And the Tony for Best Orchestrations goes to Martin Lowe, Once.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank our incredible cast, John Tiffany, who asked me to do the job in the first place, to Clive Goodwin, who is an orchestrator's best friend in the whole world, my brilliant assistant, Rob Pruce, and David Abelis, who is our music captain, and Reed Hall, who maintains all the instruments backstage. You'll never see him, but he's brilliant, as are our sound department and stage management down at the Jacobs. Our producers and New York Theatre Workshop and ART for just letting us get on and be creative and silly. And I had amazing source material, so thank you to Glenn and Marquetta for those songs. Thank you to Fergus O'Farrell, who wrote the song Gold. Not everybody knows that. And all those musicians who played on those original recordings, because they provided a brilliant blueprint for me. Thank you to my lovely family back home in the UK, and to my lovely family here in New York, my lovely partner Joel Fram. And finally, because Once is a show about the healing power of music, I'd like to say a big thank you to all the musical directors and music supervisors working on Broadway. They will be unnoticed this evening, and there's no Tony Award for them. And they are as deserving of an award as any of the other creatives who will be honored this evening. This doesn't mean much, but I would like to dedicate this award to them in the hope that maybe in the future we could give them an award, because that would be a brilliant, brilliant thing. Thank you very, very much. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Next, let us honor the artists who teach us how to dance and make us look a lot better at it than we probably are. The nominees for Best Choreography are Rob Ashford, Evita. Christopher Gatelli, Newsies. Stephen Hoggett, Once. And Kathleen Marshall, Nice Work If You Can Get It. And the Tony for Best Choreography goes to Christopher Gatelli, Newsies.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I've worked with so many of you in this room, and I love you. And just know that when I look at this for the rest of my life, I will think of all of the roads that brought me to that. And I thank you all. I've learned so much from all of you. I also want to thank my family, my mom and my sister who are up there, and my dad who's up there, who would be so proud right now, and know that I'm just as proud to be your son and brother. I want to thank my partner, my husband, Stephen Binsky. 13 years, 130 more. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. I want to thank Disney Theatricals, Tom Schumacher, the entire crew, Harvey, Alan, Jack,
my incredible dance arranger, Mark Hummel, Danny, my right arm, Lou Castro, who is phenomenal, my friends Ray and Brian, my friend and agent, Robert Duva. Notice I said friend first. And last time I didn't get to do this, but I have to thank our incredible cast. Those boys who perform on that stage every night are the beating heart of our show. I'm so proud of them. I know you're all back there ready, and you know I love you so much. I love you all, and I just thank you. Truly, genuinely honored. Thank you.
And now, the award for the brilliant writers who not only create the all-important spine of a musical, they give us a story to tell, witty emotional lines to say, and everything we need to know about our characters before we learn to sing and dance. The nominees for Best Book of a Musical are Douglas Carter Bean for Lysistrata Jones, Harvey Fierstein for The Book of Newsies, Joe DiPietro for The Book of Nice Work, if you can get it, and Enda Walsh for The Book of Once. And the Tony goes to Once, Enda Walsh.
Holy shit. I can say, it's not being telecast, this is fine, isn't it? Anyway, hello everyone. My God, I was the wrong person to do this job. I mean, anyone who knows my work, it's terribly dark. It was, when I told my friend, hey, I'm gonna take on this delicate little love story, he says, Jesus, it's like the equivalent of, you know, producers having the stage rights to It's a Wonderful Life and then getting Charles Manson to write it. But it sort of worked out. Thank you, John Tiffany. I've got, the one talent I have is I sort of surround myself with incredibly talented people and and hopefully, you know, stay in their company. So, thank you. I'm completely made up. It's incredible. Thanks a lot. To our incredible cast, you're fucking extraordinary. Krista Milioti, Steve Kazee, you know, you're just so wonderfully sweet in the role. I couldn't ask for a writer for like two better sort of, you know, leads, so thank you. Holy God, our producers, of course. To my wife, my gorgeous wife, Jo, it's terrible, you know, living with a writer, I've got my head 98% of the time up my arse, you know. If I wasn't talking to you now, you know, I'd be wearing my lower intestine on my head. It's sort of like, but thank you for your patience and your love, and it's gonna be a great night anyway. Good luck. See ya.
Like head lice, we said we'd be back, and we are. Meanwhile, backstage is filled with Mormons and dancers and newsies.
Oh, my. Yeah. Now, let's get back to work with another award sponsored tonight by InterContinental Hotels. The nominees for Best Sound Design of a Musical are Acme Sound Partners, the Gershwins, Porgy and Bess. Clive Goodwin, Once. Kai Harada, Follies. Brian Ronan, Nice Work if you can get it.
And the Tony Award goes to Clive Goodwin, Once.
Well, thank you so much. This whole process has been a great pleasure. Such an amazing team of people to work with. From our wonderful producers, our amazing team of actors, to the creative team, John Tiffany and Martin Lowe for being such a great collaborator on this. And most of all, I want to thank my wonderful wife. I'm happy to be able to give you the birthday present you asked me for back in April. Thank you.